Okay, seriously guys, this is what we've been waiting for. LED strips with app control where you can manually change each individual segment of the strip. We're talking rainbow waves, everything. They are here and they're less than $30. The only other LED strip kit on the market that can do this as of right now is the LIFX Z strip, but they're $85 and it's only a 2-meter starter kit. In this kit from Govee, you get 5 meters of pure rainbow goodness. Let's check them out. But first, it's giveaway time. If you're new to the channel, I've started giving away 2 $10 Steam gift card codes once a month. I hide the codes actually in the video. They pop up for like a split second. So keep your eyes peeled. 2 $10 Steam codes are hiding somewhere in this video. Leave a comment if you managed to snag one, and make sure you follow me on Instagram because I post on my story a countdown as to the exact minute when the video with the codes in will drop. Anyway, back to the video. So in the box you get your 5-meter roll of LED strips, you get an instruction manual, and then you get the RGB microcontroller along with a power supply. Pretty straightforward. There are some little clips included as well, but the strips have 3M tape on the back anyway, so I normally just use that. Now what makes these LED strips special is that you'll see they have a mini computer chip between each set of LEDs. That's what allows you to change segments of the strip individually. There's certainly nothing new here. In essence, they're just addressable LED strips, but like I said, it's the first time it's been offered in a kit like this with app control at this price point, which is pretty amazing. Now Govee sent over these strips for me to check out, but honestly, I'm probably just going to buy more for myself because like I said, they are that good. Now the LED strips have 3M tape on the back as I mentioned, so just peel that off and stick them to the back of your desk or wherever you're putting them. As long as you make sure you clean the surface you're sticking them to, there's no reason for them to fall off. Trust me, they're plenty sticky enough. By the way, I was told that if you're in the US, you'll receive the non-waterproof bare version of the strip, while if you're in the UK, you'll get the waterproof version, which is covered in this silicone material. Not really sure why. Maybe us UK folk are more likely to spill tea all over our desk. Anyway, to set these up, just connect this end of the LED strips to the microcontroller, then hook that up to the power adapter and you're all good to go. The microcontroller does have double-sided tape on it as well, so you can stick it to the underneath of your desk if you so wish. Now you can turn the strips on and off and change colors just by using the buttons on the microcontroller, but it's pretty limited. For full functionality, you'll need to control them via the app. So all you do is download the Govee app, open it up, click the plus button in the top right to add device, scroll down to the section that says RGBIC. Now you need to grab your box at this point to check what the exact model name is because it'll be slightly different depending on what country you're in. The kit I've got here is the H6125. Now this kit in particular is Bluetooth, so it connects to your phone directly rather than to your Wi-Fi network. As soon as you click on it, it'll search for it and automatically pair. If you've got the Wi-Fi version, it'll probably ask you for your Wi-Fi password. Anyway, here's what the app looks like. I'm not going to go through any of the generic stuff like how to turn them on and off or set timers because it's totally self-explanatory and I really want to focus on what makes these LED strips unique. Let's jump straight into segment control. So if you click on color, you'll see you have a visual representation of the entire strip. The top of this diagram is where the LED strips start, the bottom would be the end of your strip. One thing just to be aware of, guys, is that if you only use, say, half the roll and cut the other half off, you're only going to be able to control the first half of this diagram. Does that make sense? Good. So all you do is click to highlight the segment that you want to change, then click on a color. Simple as that. I literally just went for a rainbow effect and used the default colors as they appear on the page, but you've got a color slider there and there's even a color wheel if you want to be really accurate with it. Now this gradient button is quite important. If it's on, it will blend the colors together smoothly, whereas if it's off, they'll look more blocky. It's up to you which one you prefer the look of. And that's about all you need to know for the segment control. It works perfectly, and the only limit here is your imagination. Now the second thing I really want to show you guys is how to do a rainbow wave effect, because I know that's what a lot of people will buy these for. Now there is a preset called rainbow, it's under scenes, but it's not actually a true rainbow, it doesn't have all the colors. While we're on the scenes tab, by the way, there is a bunch of presets that you can try, but honestly, they're all a bit gimmicky in my opinion. Anyway, for the rainbow wave effect, you'll need to go into DIY mode. Click the plus button and name the preset whatever you want. Then under color, click the plus button again and choose the colors that you want to use. I just did the same as before and literally just added the 7 default colors in the default order. Next, under styles, click the drop down menu and select rainbow. Finally set the speed and click apply, and there you go, beautiful rainbow wave effect. If you want it to look really smooth, you'll need to have the speed set fairly high. Anything below sort of 80% starts to look a bit choppy. And by the way, if you set the speed to 0, it literally just stops the effect completely and stay still, just in case you're wondering. If you want a slightly less blended rainbow, you can check out the chasing style. That keeps it looking a bit more blocky if you prefer. Now guys, there are honestly way too many effects to cover here. I can't imagine myself using most of them if I'm being perfectly honest, but You name it, it can do it. If you want it to slowly fade between your two favorite colors, you can do that. If you want it to flash, it can do that. If you want a wave effect similar to the rainbow wave, but only using, say, 3 colors, it will do that as well. Like, it literally does everything. And this is all under DIY, by the way. Finally, music mode has some presets that react to music. You can change the sensitivity of the built-in mic, which is nice. And yeah, they accurately react to the bass lines and kick drums in music. Here's a little demo. So yeah, I mean, if you want a disco in your room while you're listening to your music, this LED kit does it. And you know, overall, it is just a fantastic kit. I don't really have many complaints. Occasionally, I'll have to press the reconnect button within the app if I've not used it for a while, but it literally connects within a few seconds, so that's not really an issue. I'll be honest, I wish that Govee had sent me the Wi-Fi version instead of the Bluetooth version so I could use it with my Amazon Echo, but you know, it was free, I can't really complain. Overall quality of the kit's great, it's much better than a lot of cheapo kits that I've used in the past. Like, this is actually branded, it's not just some no-name knockoff. Govee are pretty well known now. And it's because of products like this, they've finally given us what we've all been asking for. Like I said, the only option up until now for LED kits with segment control via an app was the LIFX Z strip, which $85 for a 2-meter kit, kind of ridiculous. Plus the LIFX app is not that great in my opinion. But here we are with a kit that can do exactly the same thing. You get 5 meters for less than $30. Just buy it, guys, you won't regret it. Rainbow waves all day long. I'll have links in the description if you want to pick some up. I'll try and list both the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi versions, assuming they're both available. Although I think the Wi-Fi version is slightly more expensive, so just bear that in mind. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating would be appreciated, and subscribe if you want to see more. We're nearly at 30k subs. You guys have been amazing recently. With that being said, thanks for watching today, guys. I'll catch you all in the next one.